got into the girl face, toothpick. So I said, so what you was saying? Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know I've been going for a little while, but that's because I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I was being super lazy with having to record videos and edit it all by myself and all that. But I am back. Even though I've been going for a little while, I have been interacting with y'all, such as asking y'all what should I post next, what new videos y'all want to see, etc., stuff like that. So apparently y'all liked my last video, the story time, so y'all asked for another story time, and I'm like, what should I do? Like, what story time should I do? And I came up with a great idea, and it was the story time of when I got suspended from my new school. I have a video coming out soon on how I made this wig, and I put it on all the other stuff, so that will be my next video. So stay tuned. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell at the bottom, so the next time I post a video you will be notified. So let's go. Alright y'all, so I just want to say, I don't care if anybody want to get mad about this video. I don't care if anybody feel as though I shouldn't make this video, because guess what? At the end of the day, this is my channel. This is something that happened in my life. I have the right, and by all means, to tell any story that happened in my life. As long as I didn't say nobody names, put nobody face in it, then I'm good. So if anybody feel as though they want to get mad about this video, then I don't know what to tell you. Sounds like a personal problem. Deal with that on your own. Okay? Okay. So I started my new school last school year, and it's because I wasn't living in Philly. A lot of y'all know I was living in York for a little bit, and then I exchanged schools last year. So I started West Catholic. Alright, so I knew people that was at West Catholic simply because I used to live in West, and a lot of the people that I used to go to school when I used to live in West wound up going to West Catholic. It's not like I talked to them or anything, but you know, I knew them. It wasn't uncomfortable for me to go to the school or anything. It is what it is. I've been to a Catholic school before. It was nothing new to me. So, like most people, when they go to a new school, they don't talk to people, such as myself. When I'm in different environments where I don't know people, stuff, I'm real quiet, I'm real shy. I don't talk to nobody unless I'm spoken to, okay? And that's how I was, and that's just how I am. So, every school I go to, I observe. Like, I'm a very observant person. So, you know, I'm quiet, sitting down, just observing everybody, see how everybody is and all that other stuff. And I noticed this one girl. She was like super loud, super rowdy, just doing the extreme, like just doing too much. And I don't like people that do too much. Like, I know how to have fun at school, okay? Like, I joke around, I play, but I know when to stop. She's a person, she don't know when to stop. Like, it's always a consistent thing with this girl. But you know, I'm not judging nobody, because at the end of the day, I don't know these people. Same way how these people don't know me, I don't know them. So, you know, as time go by, like maybe like a couple days later, I started to talk to people, because like it's boring just not talking. Like, I like to talk, I talk a lot, and it was real boring not talking to nobody. So I started engaging more with my peers and all that. So the girl, I'm gonna name her Toothpick. So Toothpick is the one that that's like loud and rowdy and all that other stuff. But you know, I was real cordial with her. Like, I'm a person, if you don't do nothing to me, what reason would I have to hate you? What reason would I have to, like, you know, it don't matter how you act or anything. Like, I will keep my distance from you, but like, I'm not a rude person. Like, if you talk to me, I'm gonna talk to you back, all that other stuff. So that's how it was. Like, so it was this one day, Mind you, this is like in the middle of the school year at this point, because I remember we don't have gym no more, we're in health. And I had got we had health class. And you know, my class, it was a pretty fun class. You know, everybody always joking around, everybody's always bad with each other. It was just like one of them classes. Like, it was never a dull moment in my class, like, basically. And I remember we was playing around one day in class, not me and Toothpick, but like, you know, like the whole class, everybody just goofing around. And I can't remember if she had a water bottle or if she had what is it called, a staplers. I can't remember, but I'm like, I can't really explain how the classroom, how the health class is set up. It's like, I don't know. If I could find a picture on how the classroom is set up, then I would insert it here. But basically, I'm all in the back. She sits in the front. I sit all in the back. But her, like, at this point, like, everybody is chilling. Everybody is sitting there. Everybody is doing their work. You know, everybody's still talking, but everybody is seated. She's really the only person that's up. I wasn't up playing around. I was sitting down next to my friend talking and all that other stuff. So she got up and she was playing with the boys that was sitting right next to me. Like I said, I can't remember if she had the staplers or the water bottle, but she threw something at them. And I'm like, yo, like, y'all doing too much. Mind you, when I said y'all, 2 people or more, it's not just you. If that was the case, I would say you're doing too much. You are, not y'all. So when I said y'all, I'm indicating that you and the boys that you're playing with is doing too much. Like, I'm right here and y'all right here. Like, if the water bottle or the staples, whatever she threw, hit me, like, it would have been a problem. Like, she continued doing what she doing, and like, she walking in and she gonna say, she always dick eating. Excuse me, like, who are you talking to? So me not jumping to conclusions, me being a chill, laid back person I am, I ain't cause a scene. I just looked at my friend. I said, bro, you hear that? You heard that? I'm not tripping, right? I'm not tripping. I am not tripping. She was like, yeah, bro, I heard that. I'm like, oh, all right, I'm not tripping. So I'm like, yeah, I heard that. Like, who's she talking to? Because I'm the only she that's back here saying something to y'all. So apparently my friend that sits all the way on across the other room heard it too, and she said she looked at me, but I wasn't looking at her, but she said she looked at me because she knew, like, she was talking to me. And apparently when she walked down, she sat next to her other friend, and who you talking about? And she gonna whisper Kalia. Mind you, now there's another Kalia in the classroom, but that Kalia, she minds her business. She don't do nothing. She don't bother nobody. So she wasn't talking about that Kalia. I'm the only Kalia that's up there saying something to you, saying that you're doing too much. So what other Kalia could be talking about? Like, for real, like, who else are you talking about? Yeah, so I'm telling my friends. So a couple periods skip by. At this point, I'm at lunch and I'm sitting down talking to my friends, and I'm like, yo, like, I know I'm not tripping. Like, I know this girl is talking about me. All right, so at lunch, I'm sitting down and I'm talking to my friends, and I'm like, yo, like, I know this girl was talking about me, etc. This girl swear up and down that I was talking shit about her. I can talk about if somebody's talking about me. That don't mean I'm necessarily talking about you, but if my name is in your mouth or any type of conversation, like, I have the right to say something. Like, that's anybody. So apparently, while I'm sitting there talking to my friend saying, like, I know I'm not crazy, I know she was directed it to me, she sent her friends, well, I'm not gonna say friends, she sent one of her friends down to ask my other friend if I was talking about her. Like, that's so childish and petty and, like, annoying and giving me elementary vibes. Like, so yeah, so she sent her one friend down to ask my friend, which is, all right, so my one friend, she's friends with that friend group too, but she is also friends with me and my friends. So she sent Toothpick sent her friend down to ask my friend if I was talking about her. My friend, she was like, I don't know, I'm not paying attention to that. That was the end of that. Lunch over, all the other stuff. The day go by. Don't see this girl no more. I think I had like one more class with her, and I think that was it. Mind you, she ain't saying nothing to me for the rest of the day. The entire day, this girl did not say not one thing to me, right? So I'm like, all right, whatever, I don't care. I'm going home. You know, mind you, my school's in West. I live all the way in North. Like, I be tired once I get home. So by the time I got home, I kick my shoes off, you know, lay in my bed, and I get a ding on my phone. And I'm like, who is this texting me? And it's her. It's Toothpick. Toothpick texts me, talking about, yo. So I sent the question mark because why are you texting me? Like, girl, like, we don't text, so why are you texting me? So I'm gonna insert all the screenshots, every single last one of them. I'm gonna insert the whole entire argument, y'all. And indirect, which you was like, why do you think I care enough for you to lie to me? Like, so like, she talking about, no, I was talking about the boys. I was talking about the boys that I was playing with. You wasn't the only one said something.
Really, bitch?
At this point, you're lying and you're playing games and you think somebody's dumb. And I'm not dumb. I peep everything. Like, girl, save it for somebody else. Save it for somebody else, because I'm not the one. Like, girl, I don't care how much you swear up and down that you was not saying it to me. You were directing it to me, right? Me. The only girl that's up there, right? Other than my friend. Mind you, my friend ain't say nothing. I'm the only girl up there that said something. While you're walking down, you said she's always dick eating. Please, please tell me, who else could you be directing it to? Who? A ghost? Like, girl. So yeah, so farther down the conversation, basically she sent her address. Now, y'all, come on now. I live in Philadelphia. From Philadelphia. Been in Philly my whole entire life. Anybody can vouch for this. If you're in an argument and somebody dropped their address, please tell me what that shit indicates. Please tell me what it indicates. It means that they want you to pull up so y'all can fight, right? A word. Like, I know I'm not tripping. Like, yeah. So she sent her address. And I think she like deleted it and like sent it again. Something like that. She deleted something and resent something. So I'm like, first of all, baby, I'm not about to get locked up for you. No. Anybody that's smart knows if you pull up to somebody's property to fight or do whatever, they're in any rights to defend yourself, because at this point you're on their property. So they can defend themselves. So if I pull up to this girl's house and I try to fight her and they call the cops on me, I'm gonna be the one that's in the wrong. No, but, and it's crazy because she lives right around the corner from me. I mean, like, not directly around the corner, but she lives like not far from me. And I'm like, I call my sister and I'm telling my sister, she like, come on sis, like, we pulling up. And I'm like, no bro, like, I'll catch her at school. I'm gonna embarrass this girl because I'm tired. Like, she's always arguing with somebody. She always has a problem with. So in the messages, I'm like, girl, I'm not pulling up to your house. There's no reason to. Girl, I'm tired. I'm about to go take my nap. I'll catch you at school. We had first period together because again, we had health the next day. And health was always the first class. So I'm like, I'll catch you on the flip side. I'll catch you over there. So blocked her while she was typing because I'm like, all right, I ended the conversation. It's done. I'll see you tomorrow. So the next day comes and I'm like, I ain't see my mom. They're home. Like, by the time I'm coming from school, she would leave to go to work. Yeah, by the time I'm coming home from school, she would be leaving to go to work. She wouldn't get home till like 11, 12 at night. By that time, I'm either sleeping or like, yeah. That morning while I'm getting dressed, ran into my mom. I'm like, hey mom, good morning. But I might be getting suspended today. So if you get a phone call home saying I got suspended because I was fighting, you know why. Bye, I love you, bye. Deuces, leaving to go to school. So I'm on my way to school, you know, chilling, jamming, down, chilling, not talking to nobody. Like normally, like I wouldn't say I'm like a loud, rowdy person, but I'm not a morning person, but at the same time I am a morning person. Like I don't really be having attitudes in the morning. So by the time I get to school, it's just like, I'm here. I can't do nothing about it. It is what it is. Like, so, you know, normally I'm joking around with my friends, joking around with my teachers, you know. I'm tired, but like, normally I'm joking around with my health teacher / gym teacher. I like, normally we always bitten and all that. Nope, not today. I'm sitting down in my chair and I'm waiting. And I waited. Mind you, me and my friend, we was like one of the first people in the class. I don't know why, like, people don't be coming to like the bell exactly rings, but me and my friend, we was the first person in class, and my friend like, oh yeah, don't do it. I'm like, I'm sorry bro, but I gotta do it. Somebody gotta put this girl in her place. Like, I have to. So my health teacher, I'm sitting and I'm just looking at the door, looking at the clock, just waiting. Like, I'm like, all right, like people about to come to class. So I'm sitting and my health teacher like, what's wrong? And I'm like, nothing. He like, oh, you just not feeling it today? I said, yep. He said, all right, I get you. And I'm like, yeah. So I hear the girl mouth. I hear toothpick mouth. So my friend looked dead at me and she like, and I'm like, and she like, and I'm like. So the girl, she come into class, toothpick, she come to class, she drop her book bags down, and she like, can I go to the bathroom? And I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna let the girl go to the bathroom. Motherfuckers be having a pee in the morning or whatever she gotta do. I'll wait till she come back in class. So she takes an extremely long time in the bathroom. And then when she comes back, she's standing at the door, and I don't know who she was talking to, but I swear it was nobody at the door. Like, I swear, like from what I could see, what I can hear was nobody at the door. Like the girl was talking to herself. So she's standing at the door for a couple minutes just talking to whoever she's talking to or whatever. And she finally comes to the classroom. And I'm like, yes, sir. It is showtime. It's showtime. Like, you're in class. I don't know if this girl thing I forgot. Or, like, this argument didn't even happen, like, a whole 24 hours ago. Like, girl, I ain't forget. I came to school just for you. So, I gets up. And my friend was like, alright, so anybody that know me know I walk entirely slow. Like, I'm 5'2", I have baby legs. Like, I walk so freaking slow. But my friend said she turned around for 1 second and she said she see me at the bottom of the steps. So I walked down there, got into the girl's face, toothpicks her. I said, so what you was saying? What was you saying in the messages last night? She talking about, oh yeah, come on, we gonna do this in the bathroom. I said, no, you wanted to call me a dick eater out loud while everybody can hear, so I'm gonna fuck you up while everybody's here. Like, what do you mean? She talking about, now, we're going to the bathroom. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, no, like, what are you doing? Like, if anybody really wants to fight, no matter what time, what place, where they're doing it, like, fight. Like, so so she's still walking. I guess she didn't want to get embarrassed because I'm sorry, y'all. Alright, y'all, I'm so sorry. Like, I keep running out of stories, but back to where I was at. So we in the bathroom, and she like talking about, oh, I'm gonna take off my earrings, just give me a minute. And I'm like, girl, like, what do you mean you want to take off your earrings? Like, can we just fight and hurry up and get this over with? Like, it's like 7 something in the morning. So then right next door, it was another teacher. She was a female. You know, my male teacher, he couldn't come in the bathroom, so he had to knock on the door and get the female teacher. So she jumped in. All I know is, as soon as I was ready to swing, I seen her jump in the middle, and she like, stop it, calm down, what's wrong, what's the matter? Like, you know, just trying to get an understanding of what's going on. You know, at this point, it's like all these people in the bathroom, you know, either trying to slice or see what's going on and all this other stuff. So she trying to make everybody leave the bathroom. A couple people left, a couple people didn't. So my friend, she like, Kalia, like, come on. Like, she's spilling me. She like, Kalia, come on, come on. I'm like, move. So I pushed my friend. And, yeah, so me and the girl arguing. At this point, me and the girl arguing. At this point, I'm getting very, very, very irritated. So basically, the girl's lying. She's talking about, how you gonna talk about me to people that, that's cool with me, you dummy. All this other stuff. They told me. So I'm like, girl, bye. Like, and even if they did tell you what I was saying, what was I really saying? What was I really saying? Other than, oh, I know she was saying, directing it to me. Like, girl, get out of here. They're out the bathroom. Me and her still going arguing. And I'm like, I hate arguing with people. Like, if I came to school to fight you, I want to fight you, not sit here and argue. So at this point, I'm like, toothpick, do you want to fight? She's going over the answer. I'm like, do you want to? I asked her about like 10 times. She have yet to say, yes, I want to fight. So at this point, like, the teacher, she like, y'all not fighting. Like, just come on. So she made Toothpick leave. And at this point, I'm waiting for, I had to go back in the classroom and get my stuff. My book bag and all that. And my textbook and all that. So I go in the classroom and get my stuff. You know, a lot of people, I don't know if this is true, but I heard, and I'm quite sure it is true. But a lot of the people in the classroom be like, yeah, we already know Kalia would have effed her up. Yeah, I didn't say it. It was other people that said it. Now I'm outside. Now I'm standing with my my health teacher, waiting for administration to come up. You know, principal and all that. And he like, you good? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. He was like, how all this started? And I was telling him like, what happened in class yesterday, because he didn't hear it. He was all the way at the bottom. So I was telling him what all that happened. And by the time I got done telling him, you know, administration came up, such as the principal, dean, and all that. They talking about where there was a fight. I'm like, no. Okay, come on, follow me. So everybody know. Ooh, I should never say her name, but everybody know how our principal was. So she's talking about, tell me what's going on. So I told her and all this stuff. And you know what made me so mad? Like, I'm trying to explain to them why I was ready to fight this girl, and they was not trying to hear it. Like, in my head, the logic makes sense. Like, once a person send you their address, that means they want to fight. Like, they want to fight. So they was like, so you know you're gonna have to get suspended, right? I'm like, okay, like, that was my plan anyway. So like, call my mom. I can call her for you. So I call my mom. I'm like, the teacher, he gonna snatch my phone. He was like, yeah, is this Miss Williams? Yeah, Kalia, she just got into an altercation with another student, and that she have to serve a 3-day suspension. I'm like, all right, whatever. My mom was like, okay, I'll come get her. They wanted my mom to be mad so bad, and my good sis wasn't mad because I already told her. So I'm waiting, and I had to go back to the class to go get my stuff. Like, I had to go to my locker, get all my stuff and all that stuff. And I went and I seen that my Spanish teacher, she didn't have a class. And for some reason, when I'm walking to my locker, I see my two friends. So I'm like, what are y'all doing out of class? And they was talking about it. And I was telling them, and they was like, yeah, bro. You know, basically we just talking about it. So I went to go tell my Spanish teacher, and she like, wow, that is crazy. She does crazy. She was like, yes, Toothpick, she's crazy. Everybody know how I'm not even gonna say her name, but y'all should know who I'm talking about. Spanish teacher on the first floor. Like, everybody knows who she is. So she like, yeah, she's crazy. I'm like, yes, girl, yes. So now I gotta get suspended because of her and all this other stuff. But I wasn't mad. Like, that was my plan. And I came home, was kicking it in bed. So now I came home, was kicking it in bed and all that other stuff. And I came back to school on Valentine's Day. I remember coming back to school on Valentine's Day. She was there before me because I got to school a little later in the day. And yeah, and up to this day, I'm still so mad because I'm just like, if I knew I was gonna get suspended for arguing, I should have just still fought her. I should have just fought her and got suspended, right? Because I got suspended for arguing. It's super dumb. Super dumb. Like, I didn't fight nobody, so I should have never got suspended, but I did. So I should have fought her, right? Anyways, yeah, that's the story time on when I got suspended from my new school. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below on what video you want to see next. Pranks, another story time, a how-to, you name it, I'll do it. As I'm sitting here editing this video, I noticed that I missed a lot of parts. It wasn't a lot of parts, like, it wasn't important parts, that I did miss, but it was a couple parts. But I mean, it won't really be significant to the story. Just for the people that do know about the situation and may think like, oh, she left a part out. 9 times 10 it wasn't important. That's why I didn't remember it. And make sure you hit the notification bell at the bottom so next time I upload a video, you will be notified first. And bye.
Dick.